In a small, sleepy town, there lived a little girl named Lily. She was 8 years old, with curly brown hair and a love for dolls. Her room was filled with them, all shapes and sizes, neatly arranged on shelves and in her toy chest. One day, Lily and her mother went to a local flea market. As they wandered through the stalls, Lily's eyes fell upon a peculiar doll. It was an antique with porcelain skin, bright blue eyes, and a delicate, hand-sewn dress. The doll looked different from the others she had seen, strangely lifelike. The vendor, an old woman with a wrinkled face, smiled as Lily picked up the doll. "Ah, you have an eye for the special ones," the old woman said. "This doll has a history. It's been passed down through generations." Lily's mother, intrigued by the doll's craftsmanship, decided to buy it for her daughter. They took the doll home, and Lily placed it on a special shelf in her room, right above her bed. That night, as Lily slept, she began to hear faint whispers. At first, she thought she was dreaming, but the whispers grew louder and more distinct. "Lily, Lily." She opened her eyes and saw the doll sitting on the shelf, its blue eyes gleaming in the moonlight. The whispers stopped, and Lily, thinking it was just her imagination, went back to sleep. The next few nights, the whispers continued. Lily started to notice strange things happening in her room. Her other dolls would be found in different places, as if they had moved on their own. Toys were scattered and drawings appeared on the walls. Dark, disturbing images of shadowy figures and twisted faces. One night, Lily woke up to find the cursed doll sitting on her bed, staring at her with its cold blue eyes. She screamed and ran to her parents' room. Her mother tried to calm her down, insisting it was just a bad dream, but Lily knew it was real. The next day, Lily's mother decided to get rid of the doll. She took it outside and threw it into the trash. Lily felt relieved, hoping the nightmare was over. But that night, the whispers returned, louder and more menacing than ever. "Lily, you can't get rid of me." Terrified, Lily hid under her blankets. She felt a cold breeze sweep through the room and heard the sound of tiny footsteps. Peeking out from her covers, she saw the doll standing at the foot of her bed, its eyes glowing with an eerie light. The next morning, Lily's mother found her huddled in a corner, clutching her knees and rocking back and forth. The doll was back on the shelf, looking as innocent as ever. Realizing the doll was truly cursed, they sought help from the old vendor at the flea market. When they arrived, the vendor was gone. Another seller told them that the woman had passed away years ago, and no one had seen her since. Desperate, they visited the town's historian, who told them the dark tale of the doll. It had once belonged to a little girl named Emma, who had mysteriously disappeared. The doll was believed to be cursed, trapping the souls of those who owned it. Knowing they had to break the curse, they took the doll to the local church. The priest performed a ritual, praying over the doll and sprinkling it with holy water. The doll's eyes seemed to flicker with anger, but soon it fell silent and still. They buried the doll in the churchyard, hoping to lay the spirit to rest. From that night on, the whispers ceased, and Lily's room was peaceful once more. But every now and then, on a quiet night, some say you can still hear faint whispers in the churchyard, calling out for Lily, reminding everyone that the curse of the doll might never truly be broken.